Okay, collective, last reading of the night. But I'm hearing that you guys are going on a crazy adventure because I'm picking up on Polar Express vibes. Like, you're going to do something that is beyond your wildest imagination, beyond your wildest dreams. You're gonna literally think you're dreaming. Like, you're gonna have to pinch yourself. You are going to second guess going along with this. But I promise you, this is going to be something that you never forget. This is going to be something that you tell your kids, that you tell your grandkids. And this story is going to stay in your family for generations, okay? You are in for such a magical experience, collective. Be open. Do not limit yourself. Do not think that miracles are only for Disney movies, okay? Miracles happen for people just like you and I. And it's happening for you. And it's crazy because I literally heard the train go by. So it's like you don't even have time to think about this. Like, the train is here. Are you getting on or not? Remember in the Polar Express, it's 2:34 a.m. 2:34. Remember in the Polar Express where the little boy, he didn't want to get on at first, and the guy said, all right, well, and he ain't trying to beg him to get on. He was like, you sure? You sure you don't want to see what's at the end of this train track? You sure you don't want to see what's waiting for you? You sure you don't want to have this adventure? You sure you don't want to meet these people? Right? You guys hear the train? You guys hear the train? The train's here. Are y'all getting on? Are y'all acting like you scared? Acting like God hasn't already prepared you for this very moment? Okay? What's going on with this collective? Spirit, please and thank you. 9 of Pentacles, the Devil, and 5 of Cups. Yeah, you're letting your negative thinking get in the way. It's not even that you don't think that you're not worthy, because you do think you're very much worthy for what's about to happen. But I think that you're trying to talk yourself out of this because you're comfortable where you're at. Okay? You're not one who usually shies away from change. You love change. You love switching it up, okay? You could be a mutable sign. But I'm hearing right now you're very comfortable where you're at because you're finally where you want to be. You have finally got to hang on this shit. You are finally happy. Things are finally working out in your favor. Things are finally happening for you. Not to you, at least what it feels like, for you. And now it's like God is literally telling you, well, pack your shit up, we going somewhere else. And you just got comfortable. It's as if like your parents just bought a house, you just got your room situated, you decorated, you unpacked, and they're like, okay, well, we're going to actually move in 6 months. But we're actually going to move to a much better house. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, it's like, there's a downside to moving, but the upside is you're moving on to something better. Yay! You get it? You get what I'm saying? Like, you're moving on to something better. So, yeah, you're comfortable right now, but that's the whole point. That's the whole lesson. That's everything that God is trying to get you to understand. Okay? Sometimes, yeah, like, not sometimes. It's okay to get comfortable, but sometimes you got to be prepared to get uncomfortable. Okay? You got to be ready to do hopscotch in this. You have to. You always got to be ready so you don't have to get ready. Okay? What else is happening for this collective? I just started smelling soup, specifically Lipton soup. So soup could be significant. We got the Hanged Woman, Death, and Ace of Wands. Let me feel the vibes right now, collective. Yeah. I'm hearing you're afraid of going back into the dark. Like, you were in the dark for so long, having to work in the dark, do everything in the dark. And when I say the dark, I mean like in the unknown. Like, you were in the unknown for so long, not really knowing what was going to happen next, what your next move was going to lead to, who was going to be waiting for you, what kind of support you were going to have, right? You just had to do it and not know. And I'm hearing right now, it kind of feels like you are knowing where you're going, you have an idea, you know, you're on the team, you're on the committee, okay? And I just heard the photo book, the school yearbook committee, so that's it could be significant, but you're on the committee, so you have some sort of idea what's going on. And I think like you have this why can't I talk? You have this fear of going back into the unknown and having or losing control over everything that you've built, okay? All right. And what you need to know is, regardless of what the journey feels like, wherever you end up is always going to be better than when it. I'm about to say fuck it and go to bed. Excuse my language, y'all. Because it's like, I feel like this is happening on purpose. Because yes, I'm tired. But it's like on top of that, it's like, I feel like the negative energy know I'm tired, so they're using this as like, oh yeah, let's fuck with her words. Anyway, what was I saying, y'all? Hold on. Okay, we back. So yeah, Spirit wants you to know you're not gonna lose control of everything you built, but it's okay to learn something new. It's okay to say like, okay, like I can still learn something. I don't know it all, because you're not where you want to be in life, right? So there's always room for improvement. There's always room to grow. So Spirit is like, see it as that. Don't see it as you're being taken out of your comfort zone. See it as, okay, God is making room, making space, confirmation, but for me to grow. That's all it is. You're not being taken out of your comfort zone. You know, it's just room for you to grow. You're making space, because as you grow, you need more space. So the space needs to get bigger first, and then you need to catch up. You can't get bigger in the space and then you're gonna be looking like Alice in Wonderland when she got bigger. You're gonna be all big and in the little tiny house. No, the house gotta get big, and then you know, stop thinking that everything is a plot and a plan to, you know, like, no, we're not planning your demise. Like right there, like you're really triggered right now. There's a lot of trauma going on because you feel like people always planning your demise. Like maybe you could just be in this energy of like feeling like people are just after you, but not like in a delusional kind of way. More in like a, I know y'all was talking about me, or blah, blah, blah. And even if it's true, right? Let's just say if you're not completely delusional and it's true and people are talking about you, right? Why do you care? Why do you care? Okay? Why do you care? It's like you have this, I don't want to say anger, because it's not anger, but it's like, I think growing up, you didn't really defend yourself as much as you wanted to. So now you're always looking for an opportunity to stick up for yourself. Like, what you said? Or, yeah, I know they was talking about me. Spirit's like, chill. Okay? Focus on the task at hand. Focus on what we got going on, because you got a lot going on here. You got a lot of big deals happening. I just heard Drake when he's like, I got a really big team, and they need some really big rings. So we don't have time for your negative thinking. We don't have time for you to be talking yourself out of this shit. You got things to do. So whatever it is, you need to calm yourself down, whatever it is. You know, in Teen Wolf, it was 3 things cannot long be hidden, which is actually tattooed on my leg. The sun, the moon, the truth. Whatever mantra, whatever thing, whatever stress ball you gotta squeeze, whatever stress room you gotta go to and go break some shit, whatever it is you gotta do to stay strong and stay calm during this time and stay focused and stay level-headed, that's what you need to do. Okay? That's what you need to do right now. All right, collective? Let's get an oracle card. Each evolutionary turn requires you to give up who you think you are. Exactly. You're evolving. The phoenix rising, baby. Come on, you ain't new to this. You true to this. Stop acting like you don't know. Click that link in my bio. Bye.